Yo, what's happening? This Apex 3900 back with another pre-record. And today I want to talk, I kind of want to respond to something that I heard said in a live stream by none other than Platinum Elite. Yes, the Platinum Elite, you know. And yeah, Platinum, if you get this, because I wanted to hop on the panel, but apparently you got me blocked like the punk ass nigga that you is. But yeah, next time I come down yonder and I come across that Mississippi into Memphis, when I find you, when I run into you, player, just make sure you apologize. Make sure you have your apology ready, okay? But you know how Platinum do. He goes on these drunken pre-dementia tirades and shit. Y'all niggas gonna catch that package going down there fucking on them South American women's and all them European. Y'all gonna catch that package. Like nigga, shut up. You sound like you're succumbing to early stages of dementia, bro. Like real shit. But it was a couple other guys on there. He had some old Bammer ass nigga, sound like a old ignorant ass Memphis nigga on there. Yeah, man. If when y'all when your dick get the sneezing and snotting and can, I'm like, shut your ignorant ass up, nigga. You sound dumb as you sound country dumb. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about what you talking about. But anyway, a few things I want to say in response. And Platinum made it. Well, basically, he's pandering. He was pandering because he's like, man, I was overseas and I dealt with overseas women and all that other stuff, and I just like American women. I think American women are better. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But here's what I gotta say about the people who are anti-passport bros for whatever reason. For whatever reason, I don't care if you're anti-passport bros for the guys who are just going overseas to trick. I don't care if you're anti passport bros for guys who are going overseas to find a wife. If you're this is what I gotta say in response to all you fellas who are anti passport bros, especially the guys who want to go overseas to trick. Will I trick? Maybe not. Who knows? That's my business. If I choose to do so, if I choose not to do so, that's my business. But my thing is what business is it of yours what another man does with his dollar? What another man does? Why are you pocket watching and dick policing another man? So what if a brother wants to take his money, go down to Colombia and trick off on some broads? So what? So what if a brother wants to go to Germany and trick off some money on some broads in Southeast Asia or Africa or Brazil or wherever the fuck he wants to go? That's his business, you know? Like, let's take this for instance, right? I don't eat pork. Currently, I've been 3 weeks vegan, so I don't even eat meat at this time. I haven't eaten meat in 3 weeks, and I'm trying to change my lifestyle up. And reason why I haven't been on making live streams or videos or anything of that sort, I've been making some lifestyle changes, dieting, exercising, to kind of, take my life in a different direction. Now, I'm not saying that I'm swearing off, just a little quick sidebar. I'm not saying that I'm swearing off meat forever and ever, amen, because best believe when Thanksgiving come around, the DFAC do be throwing down for certain holidays and whatnot. Thanksgiving is one of them. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the Army birthday. You will catch me at the DFAC gorging myself. I will be eating all the steaks I can up in that mug. But In the meantime, in between time, just veggies, beans, rice, and all that good stuff. And I've been managing pretty well. I didn't think that vegetables will fill me up, but it's working. It's working. But I'm gonna get to that when I start putting up more health content, more fitness content, and things of that nature. When I get that rolling. But yeah, I need to get this six pack more defined. I need my six pack to come in a little more before I get to putting up that good fitness content. But anyway, the reason why I said all that is because let's say Platinum Elite is from Memphis, Tennessee, right? Memphis is renowned for their barbecue, right? So if Platinum Elite wants to get money, he takes his money and he goes down to I don't know Boosie Bammer's Pork Barrel Rib Shack, and he buys him a big greasy plate of some pork ribs, a pork chop sandwich, and all the all the swine that he can consume. Who am I to say, brother, why ain't you taking your money and eating on some see, I like vegetables, you see, because vegetables is healthy, and then you can there are some vegetables that you can eat to supplement for protein, and you're clogging your arteries, you and definitely I'm not gonna sit up here and wish death or disease on a motherfucker like he was doing. He's sitting up here wishing AIDS on brothers who want to take their money and go overseas and trick off with some overseas prostitutes. You gonna get that package, nigga. You gonna get that package, nigga. Well, how would I look sitting up here berating Platinum Elite at Boosie Bammer's Pork Barrel Rib Shack for eating a greasy ass pork rib? And I'm gonna say, nigga, you gonna get congenital heart failure for eating all that pork. You gonna get congenital heart failure. You gonna get congenital heart failure. Like that's his business. If he wants to take his hard earned money and buy the most greasiest artery clogging slab of pork ribs he wants to, that's his fucking business. That's his dime, his time. You get what I'm saying? So I don't care if as long as they're dealing with people of age, it's all fair game. I'm not endorsing, because one of the knocks against Passport Bros is that certain brothers are going overseas to do um, what's the word I'm looking for? Really dastardly deeds with people who's you get what I'm saying. I don't even want to say it, but I'm not endorsing that. I'm endorsing two consenting adults engaging in whatever consensual act that they engage in, whether money is exchanged or not. But let's just keep that. Let me just put that out there. I don't endorse that other shit. So, but my thing is so what if brothers want to go over and go overseas and go down to Colombia, Brazil, Venezuela, Chile, Brazil, Mexico, France, Paris, Germany, Thailand, Philippines, wherever, and trick off their money. That's their business. Like I said, I'll say it again. It's their dime, it's their time. And for brothers like Platinum who just thinks the world of American women, good for you. Good for you. Good for you, Platinum. Good for you. And brothers like you. If you think good old American slaw is the best slaw on earth, hey, if you like it, I love it. Knock yourself out. Devin the Duke had a song some years ago. He said, and it went, well, if you just, if you just say no, it'll be more for me. So, hey, for Platinum Elite and gentlemen who think like Platinum, hey, if other brothers say no to American Slaw, then guess what? It's mo for you, right? I don't get what your issue is. It seems like brothers who say that shit is just fake outrage. Just fake outrage. It's just a ploy to get uh to amass a black female audience. That's all it is. That's all it is. He deep down inside he really doesn't care. It's a content strategy for him and brothers like him to bash passport bros for whatever reason they choose to go overseas to deal with other women. It's just a content strategy. You're just virtue signaling to black women because you know they have a high spending power and you want to aggregate a black female audience to spend some of them ducats with you. That's all it is. Because my thinking is this. This is my thinking. I'm not gonna pocket watch another man, and I'm damn sure not gonna dick police another man. If that man ain't sleeping with your girlfriend or your wife, then it's none of your fucking business who he sleeps with. How he spends his money is how he spends his money. It ain't none of your business. And furthermore, I know some of the brothers are sitting up here. Some of the brothers on that panel were like, I don't like the fact that, these lame niggas is going overseas and they doing all this activity here. This just came to me, right? Before I started recording this video. I don't care if all right, let me put it like this. I don't care if it's black men who are lame or if it's black men whose game is tight that goes overseas and interacts with women of other nationalities and ethnicities. I don't care. I say let them all go. Let them both go. Lame and the game type brothers. Let them both go. Here's why. Because all promotion is good promotion. Hear me out. I think other women of other nationalities and ethnicities and whatnot, I think they need to actually see us. I think they actually need to touch us. And I don't mean touch in like a sexual way. Like they need to be able to reach out and touch us and talk to us and interact with us. Because good, bad, or ugly, we need to get our promotion out. What better way to promote ourselves than in person? So the more the merrier. Any sensible person knows that any demographic of man is not perfect. So of course we're gonna have lames, we're gonna have brothers whose game is tight and all that and in between. You know what I'm saying? But for so long, various other peoples within the United States have grabbed hold of our narrative and they have told our story for us. Black women included, especially black women. Over the past 40, 50 years, all you've heard is, especially the 90s sitcom era, forget about it. Forget about it. We had no say, none whatsoever. You might see some old grainy, VHS um, tape of some brother in some late 80s, early 90s style suit on a talk show. He grabs the mic in the audience and he probably talks about 2 minutes and he, tries to put up a fight defending the brothers, but then, the panel of disgruntled women up there plus the fucking female host just instantly shuts him down, and then what he said gets lost in the annals of misandry against the black man. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Everybody else has told our story. Everybody else. Everybody else is told, stay away from black men because, black men are this way. Black men are that way. Black men are this. They're that. They do this. They don't do that. Yada, yada, yada. I think it's high time that we show motherfuckers what we are. I think it's time that we show them that we're this and we're that and that we do this and we don't do that. So I'm in full favor of just a mass, I don't want to say exodus, but a mass wave of brothers of various stripes going out there and promoting us. And I don't see why these brothers got their pennies in the bunch. And furthermore, another thing that they say about the, well, you gonna get took, you was a lick, you a lick. And I made this video. I spoke on this when I made my video about intellectually dishonest arguments of black women. I guess you can throw Platinum Elite in there too, cause he's a bitch ass nigga as it is, you know. So yeah, he argues like a woman. He thinks and reasons like a woman. So I guess you can throw him in there too. But it's like every and the general pointed this out. He said, "Why is it that every time these conversations come up concerning the passport bros, why is the default always? It's always got to be a lame ass nigga, and he's always got to be trying to buy pussy. Like why is that the default? Then you had some German guy over there. Well, yeah, I'm not talking about the guys who are going to these countries and trying to, actually, have a vacation and immerse themselves in the culture and all this other shit. So in the fuck what if a guy goes overseas and he doesn't want to immerse himself in the culture? He just wants to get his rocks off, you know. He just wants to go overseas for vacation, take his little 3 maybe 4 weeks vacation or whatever the case is, whatever his job allows him, whatever the case is, get his rocks off, come back to the States and grind it out. And go back to fucking busting up the ship, bro. That's his fucking business. But it's always gotta be like the most extreme example. And this is why I say platinum is and guys who reason like that, that's why I say they bitch ass niggas. Because they reason like bitches. Pardon my language, but that's just the fact. They reason like and when I say bitches, I'm talking about females, but I'm using a derogatory term because yes, I want it to be insulting. Cuz people who in fact reason like this are in fact bitches. So yeah, there's that. It's like take a black woman for instance, or a black female, or um, for instance, because we're talking about black people. So yeah, so guess what? I'm talking about you, black woman. Every time well, not every time, obviously, but more often than not, when they levy a complaint about a black man, what are they? And you ask them to paint give us the profile of said black man. It's always the worst black man. It's always this nigga is dusty. He has bad hygiene. He wakes up in the morning. He don't brush his teeth or fucking get the sleep out of his eye. He don't take showers every day. He don't comb his hair all the time. But for some reason, this nigga don't cut his fingernails or wash up under his fingernails. He don't even wash behind his ears. You know what I'm saying? He's got this dusty, matty, nappy headed ass haircut or lack thereof or hairdo, whatever the case is, but somehow this nigga's got 5 kids by 6 different baby mamas and shit. This nigga's chronically unemployed. He's a he's a criminal. He's a recidivist criminal. He's a complete degenerate. He is like the scum of the earth. Every time. Every time. They never levy they never levy complaints about a black man who's closer to the scale of uh, functional, who's on the more functional side of the scale. They always focus in and attack the straw man of the dysfunctional black man. And dudes like Platinum and what's that guy's name, Peso Man, who's been, I guess, on a campaign against Passport Bros. They say that they reason the same way. Their logic is absolutely the same. Every time they want to levy a complaint against a passport, bro, they go to the worst the worst possible um, profile that they can find. It's either a sexual degenerate that's trying to, allegedly a sexual degenerate that's trying to go overseas and, engage in sexual depravity, or it's some lame ass nigga that's just going that can't get a female here, so he has to go overseas to trick off over there. And oh yeah, by the way, he's gonna get hustled and swindled and robbed and kidnapped and killed and all that other bad shit. It's like, nigga, what? And on this particular live stream, the general pointed it out. He was like, why is it every time we have these conversations about brothers who want to exercise their freedom of movement and freedom of association, why is it you guys have to go and talk about the lowest common denominator? Why is that? Why is that? And and black in the black man, it's been said within the black manosphere, the black man is the most dick policed demographic of men on the planet. The American black man is the most dick policed. It is ridiculous. It is so bad that we have other black American males attempting to dick police us and tell us what we can do with our members. This shit is crazy. I mean, I'm out here in the Pacific. You'd be amazed with all these half Asian, half white offspring out here. I see them all the time. You can see them. You walk through fucking Waikiki or you walk through Honolulu, you can see them. You look at somebody and tell, yeah, that person is half white, half Asian. Damn near 9 times out of 10, their father was white and their mother was Asian. You don't hear white people saying, well, come on, you got to keep it white. Why are you fucking with these Asians? Don't you want this good old American apple pie slaw? What, you can't knock a bitch? You can't knock a white bitch here in the good old U.S. of A. You got to go to Asia to get some slaw. How ridiculous is that? Hell no. Hell no. A white man with a white wife walks past another white man with an Asian wife or a Latina wife, and they make eye contact, and the guy with the white wife, he gives the head nod to the guy with the Asian or the Latina wife, and they just keep it pushing. He's like, okay, I get it, I understand. You got to get in where you got to get it how you live. But no, not us though, not us. Not us. No, no. Can't just can't just let a nigga be, man. Can't just let it. Just gotta whoop whoop. Pull it over. Pull over. Excuse me, sir. You know you were. I'm the dick police. I need your license and registration, please. Like, come on, bruh. Quit fucking dick policing me, nigga. Shit. If I want to go to Southeast Asia to get some slaw, that's my business. If I want to get some orange chicken slaw, that's my fucking business. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go to Europe to get some slaw, that's my fucking business. South America is my business. For whatever reason, it don't matter if I want to go wherever the fuck I want to go and trick off some money. If I go to a country where it's legal, that act is legal, and I want to engage in illegal commerce of that country, and that just so happens to be a commodity that is legally for sale in that country, that's my fucking business. Furthermore, if I want to go to Europe or South America or Asia to find a wife, guess what? That's my business as well. That's my business as well. That's my motherfucking business. Hell, if I wanna get a wife here in the States, if I wanna get a lily white, blonde hair, blue eyed wife here in the States, that's my business. If I want to get a Latina, or Asian chick that's here in the States, that's my business. If I want to go cross yonder, cross overseas to get a wife, that's my fucking business. That's my business. It don't take no money out your pocket. But half of these niggas on this fake outrage, they just saying this shit because they're trying to cultivate a black female audience. They just want to pander and tell their potential black female audiences what they want to hear. They want to hear black men banging on the passport bros. It's just more gender warring bullshit. It's dishonesty at the end of the day. But lastly, and I'm gonna reiterate this point, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it up. Like I said, I'm in favor of all of brothers of all various stripe going overseas, whether it's Africa, South America, Central America, Europe, or Asia. Because like I said, we need the promotion. We need the promotion. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Because like I said, for so long, other people have told our story for us. And I think it's high time that we tell our story. Is it gonna be a lot of fuck niggas is gonna, misrepresent us when they, go out there? Of course, yeah, of course, of course, there is. It's gonna be some brothers out there that's gonna put a black eye on our image. But my thing is, at least we get to tell our story. At least we get to promote our image. That's what I'm talking about. And dudes like Platinum Elite, I don't respect that dude, man. He's a cartoon character, man. He's a Boosie Bammer cartoon character, man. I ain't saying nothing about this nigga when he slurping on a goddamn pork neck bone, you know. But anyway, let me go ahead and shut it down, man. I think I'm, you know what? I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just shut it down, man. Peace.